So we've been on the road for a couple of weeks now and are just heading home from our Carragini and Coral Bay adventure. So I thought it was a good time to give you guys a rundown on how the kitchen has been performing in the real world.
Yeah.
So tell us, Bianca, how's the new camp kitchen been going?
For me, this camp kitchen's been pretty good. The things I like about it is the fact that we have so much bench space, which is really, really handy. And the fact that you can access this bench space with this cooker still pushed in is awesome. And vice versa, you can have the whole bench pushed in and just have the cooker out. So that's really good as well. And my favorite little bit is this little table here, because I can use it when everything's pushed in and it's just this tiny little bit extra bench space, and you'd be surprised how much I use this. I think because for me it's actually at a good height. That is the one disadvantage to this whole setup of the drawer and the bench, is that it is really high. But we've got this little stool which Daniel insisted that, well, not insisted, but Daniel suggested we bring, and it's probably a good idea because with this I'm kind of at a good height for this whole cooker apparatus. So yes, that's one thing that is I don't like, but we get around it. Everything else in the kitchen is actually pretty good. The drawers themselves are working really awesome. They've all moved around a little bit now because we've been over some gnarly four-wheel drive tracks and whatnot, and they've been through some hell of corrugated roads. And we had to add these little things in last minute before we left for our trip, because we discovered that the elastic just wasn't holding these drawers when they were full. They had a lot of weight in them, and the elastic just pops off. So added these little bits of metal covered in heat shrink to fix that. And they've been working perfectly, literally have not moved other than the whole units themselves moving. And as I said, I would be surprised if they hadn't. And the fridge, I love the upright fridge, is awesome. It's so easy to access. Very messy at the moment because it's the end of our trip, but yeah, love how everything works. The only thing I don't like about it is the dial. I like to have a actual thermometer controlled thing, but we've stuck a thermometer in here so I can still see the temperature. But yeah, other than that, the whole kitchen build, I reckon I'd give it maybe a 7 out of 10, purely because I don't like the height and I don't like the disorganization inside our drawers. So I want to find somewhere to store things like chopping boards and plates, and that's a bit easier to access. So I don't know. Poor Daniel gets all this criticism on his hours and hours of hard work.
I appreciate criticism, and Bianca's very honest in that department, so you can trust her feedback.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's how the kitchen's been faring after some real world use. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Happy camping.